Hi, it's Pete Cohen here. Welcome to the third in this series of videos to help you be on fire, to help you be excited about what you're doing so you make this year the best year you've ever had in your entire life. Thank you so much to Andrea for giving me this opportunity to reach out to you. Andrea and I have worked together on GMTV. I've coached her and she's an incredible lady. If you're the sort of person that follows Andrea, she's a great person to follow, because what I would love to help all of you do is help you be the person that you want to follow. So in the first video, we spoke about being a hero in the beginning, which is so easy to do. You start off with great intentions, but your enthusiasm goes out the back door. How do we stop that? Well, one way is to have goals that are achievable, but you have a big enough why. So we looked at the three areas: your health, your family, your relationships, and your work and service. Most of us have goals in those areas. There are things that we would like in those areas. But in order for us to manifest those things, we often have to take action. And you probably know this, we live in a world where we're just way too comfortable, and it's too easy just to pick up a phone and order something on Amazon, and it's like hard work has gone out of the equation. But you know what? If you want a six-pack, there's a six-pack tax. If you want a nice firm bum, there's a tax for that. There's actually some work associated with it. And what I explained to you in the last video is that whenever we face up to something that is difficult, there's internal resistance that says, no, I don't feel like it. And because I don't feel like it, we're not going to do it. So then we looked at this, and I was saying one of the hardest things to do is just get started. So I talked to you about this technique. It's very simple. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Activation energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that rocket to take off by taking action. There's something that many of us do, and that's called procrastinating. Have you ever heard of procrastinating? The art of putting things off. Some of us could get awards for Lifetime Achievers Award. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But you haven't put off many things in your life. Like, you don't put off maybe going to work. You don't put off changing the children's nappies or cooking or cleaning, whatever the things. We tend to put off a lot of the things that are really important to us. And no one can make what you want a priority. Only you can. So you might have goals for the next 365 days around these three different areas: your health, your relationship, and your family. But what is needed is consistent action. And we know that by the 12th of January, most people have just given up. They were a hero for a few hours or for a few days, and their enthusiasm went. What you need to get really good at doing is taking consistent action. And what I want to explain to you is, how you feel should have nothing to do with it, really. It's how you want to feel. It's really, how do you want to feel? If you want to feel inspired, if you want to feel energetic, if you want to feel like you're achieving something, there's something that you have to do. But let's break it down. What studies have shown that if you said to yourself, okay, I'm going to do this 3 times a week, let's say, I don't know, you're going to swim 3 times a week, as opposed to maybe swimming every day. That might not be the best example because it might not be possible. Or exercise every day. You're far more likely to achieve if you exercise every day than doing it 3 times a week. It grooves something in the brain. That doesn't mean you have to go crazy and exercise every day. It might just be doing some form of movement. But it's whatever you do, it's doing it consistently over an extended period of time so you develop a habit. And a habit, this word actually comes from what nuns wear, a habit. It's what you wear. You want to wear the habit of being consistent at doing a few things. And none of these things should be complicated. And with all of them, you should have a floor and you should have a ceiling. So the floor might be, well, I'm going to exercise for 2 minutes. I mean, could you exercise for 2 minutes? That's a floor. You've succeeded. What's the ceiling? 20 minutes, half an hour, an hour. So you're setting yourself up to win over and over and over and over and over again. Hugely important, a very simple message. But if you do this and you recognize, okay, what do I need to do? What needs to be a non-negotiable, an absolute non-negotiable, that if I did it every single day, even if I didn't feel like it, and it might be that you only end up with 2 or 3 things. If you did them every day, you'd know that you would make success. Listen, I really appreciate the opportunity to share this information with you. I believe in you. I know what human beings are capable of. Every single one of us wants to grow. Every single one of us wants to get better. Everyone. That's why we're here today, that there's a part of you that's still growing, still evolving. And if we can align that to things that are important around our health, our well-being, our family, our friends, our work, our service, we can change the world. Thank you so much for listening. And in the last video, I'm going to bring this all together and help you see how you could take this to a whole new level. Let's make 2019 your best year yet.